Hey everyone, so there are some important updates I have to tell you. Not only are we gonna be reaching 1 million holders possibly before the end of the year, we are also growing at an alarming rate. What's going on, everyone? Be sure to drop a like. Today I have some important announcements, especially this might make you seriously profit. So let's check this over here. What I'm starting to see this a lot more than usual. Can this be possible? And GameStop Shib partnership right now, to be very frankly honest, if GameStop accepts crypto, they will definitely be looking at Shibcoin. Now, GameStop is basically what I have talked in the past, but if they made this kind of a big partnership, this would change Shiba Inu forever. This would massively increase the volume. A lot of gamers are into cryptocurrency, and a lot of gamers would find out about Shib and prefer to pay with Shib through online or in the store. And I think it's very important to know here, if this happens, this could be the very next big thing. Now, this is still uncertain. These are only rumors, and we're going to be seeing how this happens in the future. I'm definitely hoping GameStop does actually list it, though, because that would be possibly bigger than Robinhood in my eyes. We already have so many listings, but we do not have any big brand partnerships. Just imagine partnering up with McDonald's, or imagine partnering up with Burger King or Taco Bell, or anywhere you basically, KFC, for example. Wouldn't that be big? Paying with Shib, a lot of people would prefer to pay with crypto instead of fiat. So if we check at some biggest news this week, and this is really important to know, so be sure to watch this. Kiyosaki is saying we're going to be seeing the biggest crash in history. This is what Kiyosaki was basically saying. Do I believe this? I mean, the SP 500, those hitting a fresh all-time high. I think we're seeing a big inflation right now for the stocks. And that is, for the stocks by itself. So far, long-term bond yields remain contained, and equities more focused on the V-shaped rebound in the economic growth and corporate earnings. So we might be seeing a big crash, and nobody knows what this exactly is. But we're still going to be seeing an increase than before S&P 500. So S&P is basically the stocks, and we can see that we could be seeing, the good news is the best time to get rich is during a crash. Bad news is the next crash will be a long one. Do I believe this? I mean, I don't know. I mean, Bitcoin will be cheap, but right now the prices are looking good. Now, Bitcoin seals key weekly close, which is really important from what we're seeing so far. It got at its lowest, and now it can finally recover from that. And with this close, I think we could be in the future seeing a record difficulty drop. So everyone is saying, estimated difficulty adjustment is currently sitting at minus 21%, targeting July 1. So July 1, we're going to be seeing a biggest dropper so far. But this is all speculation. I think Shiba Inu holders are safe in the long run. North American miners are about to eat. I think a lot of people will basically get back to crypto as we see it. Difficulty adjustment is a magic sauce that makes Bitcoin work. It makes Bitcoin mining grow. And there's going to be a lot of miners here. The miners can finally eat, which is really, really exciting. And we can finally see those big increases and eating a zero. So global adoption drive continues. This is the most important thing. El Salvador. This is not reported enough by the countries yet. El Salvador had set off something of a domino effect with its law to make Bitcoin legal tender, which enters us into force in September. Paraguay is next in line to bring a legal motion before Parliament. So not only El Salvador, I don't think this is talked enough, because this is a legal tender bill. You either use a dollar or you use Bitcoin. And 10 years ago, this was not possible. Elsewhere, despite no formal changes to Bitcoin status, proponents appear emboldened by recent events. Ricardo Sampliego, the third richest man in Mexico, according to Forbes ranking, reiterated Bitcoin as being the new gold. So this is some exciting news. A billionaire saying that adds a lot of value to this. His banking business, Banco Azteca, is in the process of incorporating Bitcoin. And just imagine, if Bitcoin grows, I want to see Shiba Inu to the moon right freaking now. Bitcoin is a good way to diversify your investment portfolio, and I think any investor should start studying cryptocurrencies and their future. This is what a billionaire has a message to you. I mean, it just tells you a lot, doesn't it? And there's a lot of extreme fear right now in cryptocurrency, which is good. That lowers the price of Shib so far. But we do have good news. I'm all about good news. Bitcoin and crypto market are at the beginning of a healing process. So we're going to be seeing, big changes. Short-term setup is challenging. JP Morgan strategist warned, and it's going to be challenging, but we're going to be seeing good things. The weekend saw a positive statement for biggest cryptocurrency from Ricardo Salinas Pliego, and which named the Bitcoin the new gold, which adds a lot of value to it. All we need now is Elon Musk talking about it, all of the big, richest people actually investing into this. And if they invested into Shiba Inu, which is kind of unlikely right now, Shiba Inu is still very small, and I think that's good because a lot of new holders, if a millionaire right now invested into the Shiba Inu and Shiba Inu grew a lot, that would basically make it worse for a smaller fish as they cannot profit from Shiba Inu right now. Sure, those who got in before, but what we can see is that big institutions are coming into crypto. Now, the big countries are actually starting to accept crypto and actually starting to look at it. Hey, maybe crypto isn't that bad. Maybe we're going to regulate it and maybe we will actually use it in the banks. And, what we can see here is crypto exchanges could sue North Korean government for passing the buck to banks. So what I'm seeing so far is those exchanges, so basically Korea denied everyone, But the most important thing here, domestic banks are required to refuse their services to any crypto exchange client they deem to have failed to comply with ID verification measures or to report suspicious activities. And a lot of lawsuits are going on. I'm not sure how this will end, but I wanted to point it out there that this could be good because Korean banks will need to classify crypto exchange clients as high risk, which is not that bad of a thing. But what I can see so far, there's a lot of lawsuits going in for South Korea, and maybe in South Korea, we could finally see that Bitcoin step up. So in addition to the absence of engagement, the fees involved in forging such bank partnerships are prohibitively expensive for most smaller operators. It is estimated that changes wrought by the new rules as a part of a larger suite of a new crypto-specific regulation are set to affect roughly 60 exchanges in the country. So Korea is cracking down, but then again, we see while Korea is cracking down on crypto, we see other countries coming in and saying Bitcoin is a good thing, which is very good for Shiba Inu. I think in the future, we could be seeing some big things for Shiba Inu so far, especially with Shib being so early. And I cannot stress this enough. I keep saying this in my every single video, but we're only 2 months in and people are panicking when the price drops by 50-60%. I am not concerned about that. I'm actually pretty excited. I myself bought more Shib when the prices have dropped. That simply put, as you get more utility for a coin, the price will increase in the future. And when we see that, that's when we're going to be seeing that massive growth we need. So Business Korea claims that undisclosed number of exchanges are considering filing a constitutional appeal against the government and financial regulators for their perceived abdication of their responsibility in regulating the industry and ensuring best practices. So we will be seeing if we will be actually having some sort of South Korea crypto exchanges coming back. Now be sure to drop a like and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.